we still practice, but now we're getting into game prep. So I think everyone's just happy to be back at it. And we had a good week of practice this week, and we're just trying to build on it.
Has it been kind of tough? During the season, obviously, you practice, and you immediately go and play the game. Has it been kind of tough maybe having this time where it's like the anticipation of the game, but still you have to kind of wait it a little bit?
Yeah, kind of like fall camp a little bit. You know, you're just practicing, you kind of get like going against the same guys every time, but this feels a little bit different. I mean, like, you earned the right to play this game, so, I mean, everyone's excited to play.
What does it just mean for you personally to have the opportunity to play in a bowl game like this?
Thank you. Personally, it means a lot. I mean, the fact that I was able to come here in the summer and help the team, like, as much, I just try to do everything I can to help the team, and this was the goal from the beginning, a bowl game. We just tried to, because this is like in the past, it just hasn't been what it should have been, so this is big for the city, big for Lawrence. So, I mean, I feel really good about it. I love it.
You mentioned just getting here over the course of this year. How do you feel like you've grown since your time here? Right? I mean, has it been kind of all just a whirlwind, or how do you feel like you've been able to grow over the time of your being here?
I think it's been really nice, a really smooth transition. I think the coaches do a good job of knowing like where you're at. So like they kind of know how to tempo you in and get you in and going. But once you get going, it's just like it's fast from there. So it's smooth. They did a good job with me.
Arkansas has some guys on the defensive side that are opting out or not playing. Does that change your mentality or change your preparation at all heading into the game?
It doesn't change our mentality. Preparation maybe a little bit because you don't know what they can do. I mean, new D coordinator, new players. But for us, the D line is the same. So I mean, nothing generally don't change for us.
What have you seen from that defensive front so far?
We were really just watching film. They're dogs. Like they like to get after it. They do a lot of movement, so that's gonna be a lot to prepare for. The D-line coach is a good coach. Yeah, they just got some dogs on D-line. So
you guys, Central Missouri doesn't do the winter practices, right? There's no bowl practices or anything there, right?
No. I mean, there are bowl games, but they didn't make one this year.
So, what's it like then now being able to practice into December, and how do you feel like that will help next year's team specifically?
It's a lot better. I mean, like the coaches were saying, more practices, like kind of like extra spring ball, in a way, like for development. So like we had 2 weeks where like it was really just young guys like going at it and getting better, and you can see a lot of improvement. But like recruits, like they can come see practice now, so it's big for everything. I didn't know that. Like I didn't know how much it helps the whole program, but it's big. So.
You mentioned the young guys getting reps. Who are some of those young defensive tackles that you've gone against that you thought, oh wow, like this guy is gonna be good?
Oh, the young D tackles. You got CT, Caleb, Tommy Dunn. I'm so used to going against like Samson and Sam and all them. Yeah, those two guys, and then there's more. I'm just brainstorming right now.
I'm curious with Tommy. What do you think? Because we played about 15 snaps a game this year. What do you think about just going up against him? What stands out when you go to face him?
I think he's like the most powerful kid on the team. Like Coach Sleeve was saying that. But yeah, he shows it, and like when you go against him, like he's powerful. I just think he's just still learning some things, like kind of like getting used to it. And I mean that's with everybody. Every football player has kind of like that step that he's got to take, and I think he's taking it right now. So.
Who are some of the young offensive linemen that you've liked watching in those practices where you get the rest and you're watching those young guys go?
So my roommate Dorian, he's doing really good. He's stepping up. Nolan, DK, Kobe Baines, and then Joe Krause. Joe Krause he's stepping up too, so he's doing good. But it's good to see all of them going. I mean, you can tell like the 2 weeks they got in the little bowl practice, like they progressed a lot, so it's good.
I'm curious with Kobe Baines. Obviously, you transferred in the summer. You transferred like in August.
Yeah.
How much growth have you seen from him since he first showed up to now after these practices?
A lot of growth. I mean, it's hard to come here and not buy in immediately. Like the coaches do a good. Like I was telling them, the coaches do a good job of like knowing where you're at. So I mean, they knew where he was. They knew it was going to be kind of a rough patch coming in late in fall camp. So they took their time with him, and he's developed really well. So.